What's up with y'all? Shawn again. Video time. This video is a little bit more serious though. You know, um, I was out at a bar the other day, right? And I just ended up conversing with this guy who wasn't black. And there was another guy who was in the bar who was black. And he was just acting really crazy, you know? And I just decided to take that time to have this conversation with this guy, which I'm going to explain to y'all about how it's a difference between a black man and a nigga, right? So I was just telling dude, like, a black man knows how to like carry himself and present himself in any environment. You know what I'm saying? We don't go out and purposely like try to be obnoxious or loud or do any of that. You know, we're very self-aware, we're very observant, we're respectful, we're responsible, you know? And that those character traits really like matter because those are the things that make you accepted by the rest of the world because that's how you want other people to behave and interact with you in a respectful, self-aware manner, you know? And when people don't, it like just rubs you the wrong way. They could be any race, of course, but right now I'm just talking about black men, black people, but black men in general right now, you know? And I'll really just say black people in general, you know? So, yeah, like a black man isn't someone that you are, you know, don't want to be around. A black man represents black men in a great, amazing way. You know, we're not out here looking for trouble. Although we naturally intimidate people just because we're black men, that's something that we can't help. But for once you really get to know a black man, a real black man, you'll love him, you know? Because most of us are loyal. Most of us will have your back. And loyalty and having your back is different. Like, but having, you know, someone in your corner who is a genuine person in most instances, because not all black men are genuine, but in most instances, genuine, you know, and someone that you will overall just want to have a relationship with, be it a man and a man and a woman and a man. You want to have a relationship. You will want to have a relationship with a black man. It's nothing but positivity, you know? But most people who aren't black, they look at a black man that they don't know and they see the negative stereotypes or hear the negative stereotypes and see them and the way certain things are perpetuated on TV, they assume that the black man is also the nigga, you know? And he's not, because from exterior point of view, he is, because he's still a black man. And a black man to someone who doesn't know him and goes with things that they have heard and things that they are perceived on TV will consider that black man a nigga. Not all, but some, which is completely understandable, you know, because had us as black people for the most part, constantly shown negative depictions of other races, we would feel the same way about them. And unfortunately, if my people, unfortunately, weren't out here doing a lot of things which make other races have a negative perception of us, perspective of us, you know, it wouldn't be so such a I wouldn't say a natural thing. It wouldn't be such a just the first thing that comes to people's mind when they see a black man is to think this nigga. You get what I'm saying? Because if they don't know you, they're assuming that you're like all the everything else that they see. You know? Because this happens a lot with me. I can meet people and talk to them, and they may not say it, but I can see it in their face because they were judging me when they met me, that they're surprised at how articulate I am and how calm I am and how down to earth I am and how much good energy radiates from me, you know? And I wish it wasn't that way when people initially meet me and they think negatively of me until they get to know me. But I kind of understand it from what I just explained, you know? But while I was having this conversation with this dude, I also wanted to mention to him that us as black men, we don't like niggas either. I actually hate niggas. Niggas equates to ignorance. Niggas equates to thievery. Niggas equates to untrustworthiness. Nigga equates to loud and obnoxious. Those are all negative traits. And they're universally negative traits. So it doesn't take for someone to be black, white, blue, green, brown. You know what I'm saying? If anybody had any of those traits, you most likely wouldn't want to be around them, and you would have a negative perception of this person because they're displaying all the traits that you don't want to be around and you think are negative, you know? And that's the thing, like, I don't like niggas either. And I was explaining this to the white dude, and he just started laughing because I could just tell he was like surprised that I was saying this. But at the same time, he completely understood what I was saying because we were both standing in this party, having a great time, looking over here at this nigga being ignorant and annoying and causing drama. And it infuriated me as soon as I saw it. I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm just looking at him like, bro, you are the reason why people look at us as black people, and especially as black men, and before even getting to know us, just assume that, oh, this nigga. That nigga is the reason why when I walk down the street, motherfuckers looking nervous and clutching their purses and all of that. When I get close or when I walk past their car, they lock their doors. Because of niggas like him. Niggas like him is the reason why us as black men, we walk down the street and we could be harassed by the police. Just because we fit the description. But we fit the description of a nigga. Which unfortunately, from their perspective, includes black men. And there's a huge difference. You know? But being in that party, watching this nigga act a fool, disturbing everybody. It annoyed me so much. It annoyed me so much. And I wanted to explain to this guy because we're only one of billions of people in the world, but it has to start somewhere. And I wanted this man to hear out of my mouth, a black man's mouth, that I completely understand and agree. I don't like niggas either. At all. And the older I get, it's getting so much worse. When I sense ignorance around me, it just automatically puts me in a negative mindset. And I don't want to be in that negative mindset. Because unfortunately, too, I have to add this. Us black men, we may have a little nigga still in us. And I be trying to suppress that part of me because I'm a black man at the end of the day. And that's how I want to carry myself as. But being around ignorance and obnoxiousness and niggerness annoys me. And I'm trying to work on myself. And having that conversation with that guy, hopefully, not even hopefully, I know that man is going to remember that probably every time he sees a black man, a black person, especially a black man. Because he's going to remember the black man at the bar that explained to him the difference between a nigga and a black man. And a black man and a nigga. And hopefully that's something that will live with him for the rest of his life, and he'll pass on to other people that he knows once he's in the unfortunate environment of a nigga or niggas, to let them know that we're not all the same. Although we may look the same, we're not all the same. And I'm telling you, as a black man, I fucking hate niggas. Hate being around niggas. I don't like no drama in my life as of right now, you know? And being around niggas comes with a lot of bullshit, unfortunately. I know a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas. I only know a few black men. And that's unfortunate. So, if you stumble across this video, man, and you just happen to be one of my people, black people, make a good decision in life, man. And strive to not be a nigga. Do everything you can to not be a nigga. Be a black man. Because I assure you, nobody likes niggas. And that's the end of this video.